So I'm gonna start out with sleeping. Sleeping is a huge, difficult thing that shouldn't be. If you're a teenager, you're still in high school, you just started college, technically, you need like 8 hours of sleep, 8 to 9. That is ridiculous and crazy that anyone thought that a teenager that going through high school or just starting college or even in middle school would be getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Now, on a good night, I get like 6 or 7, but there's a lot of bad nights. Um, Nightmares, not falling asleep at all, just not getting tired at the right time, or you end up falling asleep way too early and then you wake up at like 11 and then you can't go back to sleep. There's a lot of issues with sleeping. And your mental health and your physical health counts a lot on sleeping because it's recharging your entire body. Different things to help you sleep more. Um, One huge thing. Oh God. So this is my weighted blanket. It's 15 pounds and it is like night and day difference. I did not realize how much this helped. I'm gonna put it down because I'm gonna end up touching it too much. Yeah, they're not super fluffy. Well, the one that I have is super fluffy. They don't need to be though. I didn't realize how hard it was for me to sleep by myself. My best friend would always stay over like every weekend throughout the school year and like basically every night for the summer, and we'd sleep in the same bed because I only have one bed and I'm not making her sleep on the floor. Beside the point, every time she'd leave, my sleeping habits would get worse because I'd be by myself and I didn't realize how much it affected me. So a weighted blanket is a huge thing. Also, drinking enough water throughout the day. I know it sounds so stupid and you've heard it so many times, but making sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day just helps your body flow better, helps everything go on as it should go. It helps your mental health, it helps your physical health, it just helps all around. Another thing I have is I really don't want to grab him, but I have a tiny little Himalayan salt lamp. I have heard amazing things about them. I don't know if there's any difference yet, but I'm really into natural remedies and just natural ways to help things. And I heard that they help like reduce the stress in the environment. So having one of them in my room, huge thing. Also having diffusers and diffusing essential oils. I would not suggest getting essential oils from like your Walgreens or a food store or anything like that. I would definitely go online. I know doTERRA is an amazing place. I've heard some interesting things about Young Living, and I've heard a lot of things. What was that other company? I can't remember. Either way, there are a lot of different essential oil companies out there that are sourcefully going out and finding these oils and where they come from and getting them from there. They're amazing. I cannot tell you how much, I'll do a whole video on it about how much the essential oils has changed my entire family's lives. So, you can diffuse them. Um, it really depends on the company. I'm familiar with doTERRA, so you can diffuse them. You can put them on topically, so you can make little roller balls. I can make room sprays. So instead of using air fresheners, which has a lot of chemicals, you can use these and use them as room sprays. You can clean with them, and just having them around the house just makes you feel so much better. It's like having that really nice candle, and then when you smell it, you feel so much better. Like I've made candles with the essential oils. So I highly suggest that you look into essential oils. It can get kind of pricey, but I promise you it is totally worth it. What else can you do? Journaling. Journaling before bed is a huge thing, especially gratitude journaling. I can do a whole video on gratitude journaling. Um, but just an hour before you go to bed, make sure you plug in your phone like on the other side of the room. If you have your phone next to you, there's a whole scientific thing to it, but then there's just a simple thing like you don't want to be on your phone all night. Seeing that screen before you go to bed is the worst thing. Like, give yourself an hour to 2 hours just away from your phone. And it seems like such a simple, stupid thing, but trust me, it'll make all the difference. If you read before bed or if you journal before bed, gratitude journaling is going to be a huge thing in the morning and at night. I suggest at night just because a lot of people don't have a lot of like time in the morning. Just sit down and I'll have some writing prompts when I do gratitude journaling, but just take some writing prompts and just write about what you're really like happy about for that day. Like, I achieved this, this, and this, and I'm so happy. Like, I didn't realize how good today was. Or if it was a really crappy day, write about things you wish would have happened, but like, don't make it depressing. Just like, well, I kind of wish that I had this sandwich instead of this sandwich because that sandwich kind of was stupid, but now I know for tomorrow to get this one. Just try to look at the positive things and everything. Yeah, there's so many different things. I like showering before bed, and a lot of people think that's weird because showering is usually something that'll wake you up. But if I shower and then I do my entire face routine and I do like a face mask or something, it just kind of helps me unwind. And then I have like 2 hours away from my phone. So these little things help. Um, it is not going to cure anything. I know that there are a lot of sleeping stuff out there that is really scary. But I know these little tips and tricks have helped me a lot. Like staying away from sugary stuff before bed. Don't eat before you sleep for like 2 hours. Just drink water 2 hours before bed. Like, just little stuff. You start changing the little stuff and you start realizing how much you want to change the negative stuff in your life, and then your body reacts to all of that. So that was my babbling video on sleeping and trying to help people sleep more. I don't know. I'll come up with more like put together videos as I go on, but I kind of just want to like throw up a whole bunch of content right now and see what comes out of it and see how happy I am with all of it and see where it goes. So, yeah. Bye.